Okay, let's go back to the Twitch shit. Back to the Twitch shit. Back to the Twitch shit. A letter from Twitch president Dan Clancy on subscription revenue shares. Hello, Twitch community. I'm Dan Clancy, president of Twitch and responsible for the day-to-day operations of the servers. FYI, this blog is targeted to streamers, but everyone is, of course, welcome to read along with us. This morning, we reached out to a subset of streamers about some upcoming changes in their agreement terms. This blog gives us an opportunity to be clear with all streamers on Twitch about those changes and talk more broadly about our strategy to help streamers make more money on our service. Streamers are and always will be the foundation of our global community. That's the reason the website exists, is people are streaming on it. What? Foundation? It's not the foundation. It's the fucking clapboards. It's the frame. It's the drywall. It's the paint. It's the fixtures. It's the plumbing. It's the roof. It's the goddamn solar panels. What are you talking about? We're everything, motherfucker. You ain't shit. It's your passion, hard work, and creativity that make Twitch the one in a kind place it is. Bring it back around more directly to this blog's topic. We can't run this service unless you make money. That's not a drawback. It's by design. This innate partnership is why we support all streamers' careers and ambitions like they're our own. I don't think you do, but we'll go on. Before we talk about what's happening next, we need to share some information for context. All right, chat. Do you want to know what streamers make? Let's look at top streamer contracts. Are you ready? This isn't something we've talked about publicly, but such deals are... okay. For subscriptions, we use a baseline revenue share of 50-50 on the net revenue from those earnings. No. No. Day 3 with no power or water here in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Chuchu. I talked about that the day before yesterday when the hurricane hit. I'm sorry that you have privatized electricity and Joe Biden doesn't give a shit. We use a baseline revenue share of 50-50 on the net revenue from those earnings. The vast majority of Twitch streamers have those terms in their agreement. The vast majority of Twitch streamers have no viewers. Who gives a shit? On 50-50 of net revenue. Exactly, chat. You got it. However, sometime we did offer standard agreements with premium subscription terms to select streamers as they grew larger. Now, chat, I am one of those people. If you remember, a couple years ago, I was like, chat, I need you to subscribe because I'm negotiating a better contract with Twitch. Well, guess what? After 3 months, I got it. Of effort, of negotiating. I got it. I got the premium subscription. I got the premium subscription terms. This is what happened because you push subs and bits instead of donations. Yes, I know. That's what I've always done. This isn't something we've talked about publicly, but such deals are common knowledge within the streamer community. So in other words, if you have friends that are streamers, they told you about it. And if you didn't, get fucked. Basically is what that comes down to. Historically, we didn't have a consistent framework to determine who would receive these deals and when. Corpo speak translation. We had our Twitch staff nepotistically give it to the people we wanted for the most part. And occasionally we would give it to other people who were doing really well so they wouldn't get pissed off. Over the past year, we made the decision to begin to stop offering these premium agreements to new streamers not already on these terms. In other words, we started fucking over people out of thousands of dollars a month. So let's keep going. As we reflected on how we handled these premium deals, we realized a few problems. First, we had not been transparent about the existence of such deals. Second, we were not consistent at qualification criteria, and they generally went to larger streamers. Finally, we don't believe it's right for those on standard contracts to have varied revenue shares based on the size of the streamer. Oh, they don't think it's right. Chat, they don't think it's right that you get paid more. Oh, well, that's just so unfair. So you're going to take some of the money and give it to the smaller streamers? You're going to increase the shares of the smaller streamers to like 60%? Because it's not fair, right? In an ideal world, all streamers would be on the same set of terms regardless of size. Whose ideal world? Yours? Well, if that's the case, maybe we should have a streamer union or a guild. I mean, obviously, if all the streamers got together and they joined the guild and they decided to go on strike and stop streaming at the same exact time, if you didn't negotiate in good faith, we could all get the same contract. However, instituting that policy would have had a negative impact on the streamers currently on those terms, many of whom were instrumental to helping us build the Twitch we know today. AKA, if we tried to change the policy, those people would leave Twitch and go to, say, YouTube. These streamers have come to depend on the additional revenue split to maintain their standard of living. You're goddamn right, I do. For those streamers still on premium deals, we're adjusting the deal so they retain their 70-30 revenue share split for the first 100K earned through subscription revenue. So, chat, they just say it. This is the revenue deal of a premium partner. You get 70-30, and some people get even better than this. But the better deal is 70-30. What does that mean? Back of the envelope calculation, it's $1 extra per sub and per prime. $1 extra per prime. So say you have 5,000 subs. If you have a 70-30 split, that's $5,000 more a month. If you have 10,000 subs, that's $10,000 more per month. You have 70,000 subs, that's $70,000 more per month. So obviously getting the 730 split is like huge. Bird Law Expert, thanks for the tier 1. Revenue above 100K will be split at the standard 50-50 share split. Wow. Which isn't even, he's not even really saying the truth. This is factually not right. Partners, like if you're a partner, you get a different deal than 50-50. You get 50-50 at tier 1, 60-40 at tier 2, and 70-30 at tier 3. So the standard partner contract is not a 50-50 share split. It depends on tiers. And then the premium deal is you get 70-30 on all of them. I have a feeling this is a bit of a ratcheting effect. They don't want to give the 70-30 because people eventually will rightfully want 80-20 when Twitch really wants to go to 40-60. Yes, they would like to pay us the minimum required for basic subsistence so that we could keep streaming. Anything else we get, they don't like. Did you see what time they posted this? 6 a.m. EST. Yep. So I don't make $100,000. Wait, is this $100,000 per month or per year? This is fucking bullshit. Holy fucking hell. This is dog shit. Wow, this is fucking terrible. The other thing is, we're 1099ers, chat, so we don't get healthcare. We don't get retirement. We have to pay self-employment tax unless we set up S Corp. This is a huge fuck you. And yes, I am a part of this group of people that's getting fucked. Bro, Amazon is struggling, bro. Amazon is struggling. The norm for music publishing companies is 10%. This is robbery. Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. We're announcing this change now. After that point, streamers will only be affected once their existing contract is up for renewal. All streamers with these terms have already received this information and more via email. Make sure to get them exact updates and time as we get closer to June 1st, 2023. For approximately 90% of streamers on standard agreements with premium subscription terms, this change will not affect their current revenue. In other words, how many of these people even stream still? Like, how many of these people actually stream professionally? Give me a fucking break. For those who are affected, we wanted to make sure the impact was minimal, not just by giving them ample time before the deal goes into effect, but also by offering an alternate way to earn revenue. Our recent bump in ad revenue share to 55%, part of the ad incentive program, is a great way for these larger streamers to make up most, if not all, of that revenue. So in other words, spam ads so you can break even. For those that are interested in additional detail, we have provided a copy of the email that we have sent to some of these streamers explaining the change and how it affects them below. It's a reality of our business that we will, in rare cases, continue to negotiate custom agreements on a case-by-case basis. Oh, okay. Well, so in other words, you're just fucking me over. You're just fucking me. You're gonna let Hasan and Pokey keep getting the same deal. You're just fucking me. And everybody who's a medium-sized streamer. Well, great. Fuck you. Wow. Wow. Fuck you. However, we've been reducing how often we offer these deals and the total value of these deals. When we established 50-50, it was to signal that we're in this together. We'll take half the money you make to show you that we're in it together. What have you given me? Have you given me a camera? Have you given me a microphone? Have you given me a studio? Have you given me an internet connection? You gave me fucking nothing. Give me a break. Have you even put me on front page once? Nope. So no advertising, no support for my studio, no support for my living expenses. People paid me that watch me. You didn't do fucking shit for me. Ridiculous. You do all the amazing work you do to create great content, engage with the audience, and grow communities. On our side of the partnership, so this is the real work. This is the actual work. You know, content, audience, community, that's the actual value. What do? Make continuous investments in products and people. What products? What people? At the time of this posting, more than 22,000 of you have weighed in on user voice asking us to move all streamers to 70/30 and to pay streamers faster. So in other words, they said, nah, let's not increase the pay for streamers. Let's decrease the pay for streamers. So what they basically did is they targeted the people that are making decent middle-class money on the platform and said, fuck you. And they're going to protect the rich of the rich and fuck over everybody else. This is literally targeting the middle class of Twitch. Incredible. Incredible. As you probably heard by now, we're in the middle of rolling out the largest change to payouts in years by cutting the payout threshold in half to $50. Guys, if you've been streaming for years and you can't get $100 in revenue, it's not going to happen, fam. This is an important middle step that will help streamers put money in their pockets now while getting us closer to our goal of same-day payouts and lower thresholds. Investment like these are paying off for streamers. Products like Prime subs, community gifting, Hype Train, and the ad incentive program. Chat, the products they developed is the ability for you to community gift sub. What did that take? 5 minutes of development time? Hype Train is like a tiny little colored bar that fills. Like, are you kidding me? Did it have driven an increase of 27% more streamer revenue per viewer per hour every year over the last 5 years? This means the same viewer hour now earns you 3 times more money than it did 5 years ago, on average. Our investments into our monetization options have already continued to put more money into streamers' pockets than 20% more sub revenue share would have. So in other words, they're saying we're milking your community better because of our programs, so we're going to charge you higher fees. Tech Bro is really proud of their code, making a progress bar. Chat, exclamation point donate if you want to support the stream without giving any money to Twitch. Exclamation point donate. Prime subs often get lost in the conversation when it comes to revenue share. For Prime subs, we pay streamers the same amount they'd receive for a regular subscription, even though it's included as an added benefit of their Prime subscription. Prime subs increase your effective revenue share by approximately 15%. That's different from streamer to streamer, you dumb motherfucker. You piece of shit. I'll go look at mine right now. My Prime subs are less than 10% of my revenue. So they're taking away approximately 20% of my revenue, 30% of my revenue in exchange for like 8%. It's 20% of my revenue, basically, in exchange for 7%. Wow. By the way, I already have Prime, so this is bullshit. They're just taking money away. Incredible. Lastly, we have to talk about the cost of our service. Delivering high definition, low latency, always available live video to nearly every corner of the world is expensive. Using the published rates from Amazon's web services. Wait, Amazon, you don't pay published rates. It's your own fucking servers. You don't pay published rates. You own them. Literally, this is them saying we're a utility, which is essentially Twitch video. Live video costs 100 CCU streamer who streams 200 hours a month or more than $1,000 per month. All right, chat, let's just calculate it. Let's calculate mine. Let's calculate mine. Let's calculate mine. We'll figure out what the published rates are for mine. All right, I stream approximately 110 hours a month. 200 hours a month is fucking insane. 200 hours a month is fucking insane, by the way. 200 hours a month? How many work days are there in a month? Let's see. 1, 2, so 5, 10, 20, 25. There's like, what, 21 days on average working days a month? 200 divided by 21 equals 9.5 hours every work day? Are you what do you mean 200 a month? That means They're not counting any prep time, non-live time, any work done in your community, any other off-platform work. They don't count that. They think you should work 12 hours a fucking day. These corporations, man. What did I tell you yesterday? I told you that if they could, they'd have slave labor. They'd have children that were slaves. If they could get away with it. They could get away with it. It's even more hilarious. Twitch uses idle spare AWS capacity that no one else is paying for. That's literally retail rates from AWS. Fucking bullshit. No shit, it's bullshit. Every single one of these things is a goddamn lie. And Biggiebot, this is absolute dog shit. But anyway, okay, so he says it's $500 per month at retail rates per 100 CCU, right? So my average last month was what? 2100 or 2200. Okay, 2200 divided by 100 times 500, because that's what he's claiming it costs. He's saying it costs $11,000 a month to do my stream. Well, let's see. I had 4,000 subscriptions last month, or 4,000 subscriptions, right? So let's just, you know, that's you know, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I had just 4,000 subscriptions. It's closer to like 4,600 points. So let's do 4,600 points. All right, 4,600 points. So they charge me 30%. It's actually closer to 35%. 35%. So times 35. Excuse me. So 4,600, right? So the cost is $5. So let's say 5 divided by 0.35 equals. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. 5 times 0.35 equals. They get 175, right? 175 a sub, right? 175 a sub times 4,600. So they're making $8,000. Actually, that's more than that. It's not 175. It's more than that. They're making like, let me go look at it. They make basically $2 a sub. So 4,600 times 2, they make 9,200 just from my subs. Not ads, not bits, just from my subs. They're making almost 10 grand from me a month. Just from my subs, not from ads. So you combine ads charging me retail rates, I could run my own streaming site and make more money. Now, if I get a cheaper rate, if I were to get a cheaper fucking bandwidth charge, I would, like, literally, this is dog shit. This is such a fucking lie. Mike, I'll build you a platform for $10,000 a month. What do you say? No. Concurrent viewer. Live concurrent viewer. That's what that means. Mike, you were just talking about this yesterday. You spend frugally because you have little control of your income stream. Yes, I knew they were going to do bullshit like this. But to fully answer the question of why not 70/30, ignoring the high cost of delivering the Twitch service would have meant giving you an incomplete answer. This is, like, honestly, chat, I want to tell you something. If the CEO of Twitch put this document in an investor report, he would go to prison. It's that much of a lie. When someone asks me why Twitch is the best place to make money as a streamer, my answer starts first and foremost with community. Community on Twitch is real and tangible. From chat memes to subscriber emotes to TwitchCon meetups. And yes, to how streamers earn money. Partially because of our work to equip you with the right tools, but it's primarily because streamers like you are putting yourselves out there, embracing what you're passionate about, and building communities. The best Twitch is the one we build together, and your feedback helps us evolve in the right place. As always, if you have any feedback, the best place to share is Twitch user's voice. In other words, you tell us to raise our payouts and we'll lower them. For subscription revenue in excess of 100K USD, your sub revenue share rate will default to the standard partner rate. So I just looked at what they offered me for my program, and the answer is I will lose money from this. I'm going to lose money from this, even if I spam you ads, chat. Man, that's fucked up, man. Prime counts toward the 100K. Yeah, I know. That's so frustrating, dude. I have to look and see when my contract ends, but I signed a 2-year deal, but I think that was a while ago. Is it 100K in revenue jointly from subscription or 100K to the streamer after Twitch is cut? It has to be after Twitch is cut, because they can't say I'm a 1099 and then include their cut. It has to be after their cut. This will probably end up costing me 20 grand at least.
I'm a worker. I just want to exploit my own company.
No, please don't exploit me, no.
Ooh, I'm gonna pee on company time.
No, we only got $100 billion in profit last year. Please work, please.
Oh, I don't care. I'm a worker. I just want to exploit you.
No, think of the CEOs. How will they be able to afford their multi-billion-dollar yachts?
Oh, they won't now.
No.
I'm a worker. I just want to exploit.
Oh, poor guy losing 20K when you make far more than the vast majority of people in this country. This is what I would say. This is why Americans are the most cucked, pathetic, loser fucking people on the planet. Just complete fucking losers. Complete fucking losers. Cucked country that deserves to fail. Can't wait, honestly. Because when you're this cucked, you're fundamentally weak. Can't wait for America to go down. The people that are benefiting from this are scumbags who do nothing of value, which is pretty much every Twitch staff. I'm not talking about the guys that actually make AWS run or the guys who program the website. Those people are based. I love you guys, the IT guys, the security people. You're cool. But pretty much everyone else, they're totally useless parasites. And they suck up. You know how many fucking like San Francisco offices Twitch has? The point of the website is you could stream from anywhere. And they go and get offices in the most expensive real estate in the world. Anyway, useless. Get out of here. Others are making less. Therefore, it's okay for a corporation to take money from you. It's literally taking money from you guys. They're literally just raising the fees for you. Unbelievable, dumbass. You could set up an S Corp and a right of the standard fees you would paying IVS. Well, Mike, how bad would it look if we didn't have a big, huge office? Like, that fucking matters. They don't even do any marketing. How much marketing have they done for me? Nothing! And the thing that really sucks is this is gonna get no play from the big streamers because they're all gonna get grandfathered out. This is only targeting me. Basically, people like me. It's not that many people. Just the people that, oh, you did really well. You grew into like, oh, you got a middle class income. We're gonna take 20K from that guy. Meanwhile, they're gonna throw another million on fucking some dipshit to give their cartel-style employees at Amazon a higher standard of living that they pay from stealing from you and other streamers. Yeah, ridiculous. They needed to steal more streamer money for NFL Thursday Night Football. Yeah. But Mike, seriously, why are they doing this if it doesn't affect the largest streamers? If it only applies like 200 streamers. I don't know. Maybe it'll affect them. I doubt it, though. I'm not getting offered money from YouTube to come over to YouTube, right? They don't want me over there. The worst part is that they don't say they would build something or explain where the money is going. They just said they need money for services they've already built and are owned by the parent company. Yeah, they literally don't. They're not offering a single new investment. Wow, that's really frustrating, man. That's really frustrating. Mike, you could set up an S Corp and write off a tax deduction of fees you would be paying AWS. The problem is that they know that people are platform locked. They know that I'm platform locked. They get that they have leverage over me. Because I'm a single person versus Amazon. But yeah, I'm going to be starting a Patreon. I'm going to be doing my best to stay below that 100K. We're going to figure out, I'm going to shift my income away from Twitch. I'll try to get below that 100K on subscription money. And then I will start a Patreon. In our latest blog post, we tackle a topic that's in the forefront of community for some time, the rev split. Amazed that this blog post announcing creator pay cuts also included mention the site's owner, Amazon, a literal trillion-dollar company. Servers that can't even support streams over 8K bitrate. YouTube offers 70-30 revenue split and over quadruple the bitrate. But if what makes Twitch special is that partners in the communities, how do you think cutting partner revenue while interrupting the viewer experience with even more ads was a good idea? Like, this is how you know we're employees, chat. This is how you know we're not independent contractors. Did they call me and say, oh, we'd like to negotiate with you, sir? Get your representatives together. They just unilaterally said, oh, in this date, we're cutting your paycheck. And in the face of inflation at 10% a year, they're saying they're cutting my paycheck. By, you know what? What is that going to cut my paycheck? 20%? Give me a fucking break. So I should have stayed at tier 1. No, tier 3 is the only way for this not to apply. The only loophole is if you're a tier 3, I still get 70-30. This is to steal tier 1 subs. Important news, Donald Trump hit by fraud lawsuit over family business. Okay. Yeah, he got sued for fraud. Yay. Okay, great. Who gives a shit? It's more than 20% because it's 20% of 70%. Oh yeah, good point. It's more than 20%. Yeah, you're right. Papa Prol, thanks for the prime. They own WS. Remind me, aside from power, why the overhead is expensive. They're lying. They're lying through their fucking teeth. You know what I would want? You know what I want to see from Twitch? Cost cutting. I want to see some cost cutting, Twitch. You want to make profit? There's your fucking deal. Why don't you cost cut the bloat that you have? Jesus fucking Christ. The revenue last year was $2.6 billion. Of course, that doesn't make much sense that they could get more. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you mad? You're not hurting financially. Are you fucking... Because you're brain dead. I'm mad at you because you're the problem with the society. Capitalists are at least operating for the strength of their own class, you worthless cuck piece of shit. You kulak motherfucker. They're at least working for their own class. You're like, oh, Mike, you went from making middle class to less money. So Amazon, Jeff Bezos can have $500 billion. Why are you mad, you dumb motherfucker? Are you watching the stream unsubbed? You're making income inequality worse. You are doing anti-praxis. We are the only Twitch stream that will not accept scam advertisers, and I will never fuck you over by selling you crap.